The name Antoine Dupont is a very powerful name in the world of rugby, with over 50 caps for France and a staggering number of try assists and line breaks. Dupont is not just a player, he's a game changer. Weighing in at just over 180 pounds and 5'9" in height, this man has a simple and unassuming figure that might make you overlook him, but don't let his size fool you. Welcome to Watch Rugby, and today we are diving deep into the remarkable career of Antoine Dupont, a titan on and off the field. After leading France in the 2021 Six Nations Championship with an amazing playmaking ability and tactical brilliance, Dupont was named the Player of the Tournament. With the title of most try assists and most carries, he has a success rate that is one of the best in the game of rugby. But Antoine Dupont is more than just a good player on the field. He's a good leader as well. As captain, his leadership has propelled France back to the top tier of world rugby, and he is the heartbeat of France's rugby resurgence. But how did Dupont go from being a regular player to leading France to Olympic glory in rugby sevens? Let's start with when he was just a young boy. Antoine Dupont was born on November 15, 1996, in a small town in the heart of France called La Maison. He grew up in the nearby village of Castelnau-Manoac, where rugby is a huge part of the local culture. Antoine's family also had a deep connection to rugby. Both his father and his brother were involved in rugby, and this naturally influenced him. From a very early age, it was clear that Antoine was not an ordinary child. With a rugby ball in hand and a fierce determination in his eyes, Antoine began to show signs of the extraordinary talent that would one day make him one of the greatest rugby players France has ever produced. Antoine's love for rugby was very clear, even when he was very young. His parents have told stories recalling how Antoine would spend hours playing in the backyard, imagining himself scoring the winning try for France. All of his childhood heroes were rugby legends, and Antoine was determined to follow in their footsteps. Antoine started playing at the age of 4, and not long after, he joined the local rugby club Manoac FC, where he started honing his skills as a scrum half. When he was 15, Antoine was recruited by the Taupe-Pyrénées Rugby Academy, where he further improved his skills under the guidance of experienced coaches. This was where he started to shine and stand out from the others. His quick decision-making, agility, and speed set him apart from his peers. His passion for the game was unmistakable, and he displayed not only incredible skill, but also a rugby IQ that many of his mates did not have. With all these qualities, it wasn't long before he was making waves in the French rugby community. By 2011, Antoine made his professional debut for Taupe in the Pro D2, France's second-tier rugby competition. The young scrum half's performances quickly caught the attention of top-tier clubs, and he joined the junior ranks of Auch, one of the best clubs known for producing top rugby talents. His performances at Auch attracted attention from even bigger clubs, and a few years later, in 2014, Dupont made the leap to the top 14, joining Castres Olympique. It was here that this star truly began to shine. As a member of Castres Olympique, Dupont's brilliance on the field became impossible to ignore. Even though he was still young, he showed amazing composure and skill, which earned him a spot on the senior team. His quick decision-making, electrifying speed, and unmatched passing accuracy made him a nightmare for opponents. When people watched him play, he seemed like a very experienced rugby veteran. But in reality, he was just in his early 20s. Antoine was not just playing rugby, he was redefining the role of a scrum half. Antoine's breakthrough moment came when he joined Stade Toulousain, commonly known as Toulouse, in 2017. Because Toulouse is one of the most prestigious rugby clubs in Europe, this move was a very important step in Antoine's career that also opened many other doors for him. His performance in Toulouse earned him a call-up to the French national team. And still in 2017, Antoine Dupont made his debut for Les Bleus and quickly established himself as the team's first-choice scrum half. Wearing the iconic blue jersey, he quickly became a key player, dazzling fans and silencing critics with his incredible performances. By this time, it was clear that Dupont wasn't just a player, he was a generational talent. But Dupont's rise to being the prince of French rugby wasn't just about his abilities as a player, it was also about his ability to lead. By 2020, Antoine Dupont had become a leader both at Toulouse and in the French national team. He was particularly praised for his performances in the 2020 and 2021 Six Nations Championship. His ability to change the course of a game made him a favorite in the eyes of the fans, and this was how he got the nickname Le Petit Général, or the Little General in English. By 2020, Antoine Dupont was the undisputed prince of French rugby. With the national team, he led France to numerous victories, earning accolades and the respect of the global rugby community. In 2021, Antoine was named the Rugby World Player of the Year. But Dupont wasn't satisfied with just being a star in the 15-a-side game. He had a new challenge in mind. In 2022, Dupont made a bold decision that shocked the rugby world. He would step away from rugby union to focus on rugby sevens. The switch to rugby sevens, which is a faster and more dynamic variant of rugby featuring 7 players a side, was motivated by Dupont's dream to compete in the Olympics. But since rugby union is not part of the Olympics, it was just reasonable to switch to rugby sevens, which is contested at the Olympics. His goal was to win an Olympic gold medal for France, adding a prestigious accolade to his already impressive resume. Many doubted his decision, but Dupont was determined to leave his mark on the Olympic stage. With Dupont at the helm, the French rugby sevens team became a formidable force on the international stage. His leadership, skill, and experience were unmatched and also invaluable assets. As they approached the 2024 Paris Olympics, the team underwent intense training regimens designed to maximize their speed, coordination, and tactics. The preparation included not only physical conditioning, but also strategic gameplay workshops and team-building exercises to make sure that every player was synchronized under Dupont's leadership. As the Olympics started, the anticipation and pressure were immense, especially with France being the host of the event. The French public and fans worldwide had high expectations, and the team was under the spotlight. Dupont, known for his calm personality and strategic thinking, managed to keep his team focused and motivated throughout the tournament. In the final, with the world watching, Dupont delivered one of the greatest performances in Olympic rugby history. He was everywhere on the field, orchestrating plays and making crucial tackles. His performance was a blend of tactical genius and just raw athleticism, and it was just beautiful to watch. This led to France claiming the gold medal, and Dupont's legacy was cemented with this victory. He had done what many believed to be impossible. Antoine Dupont had not only conquered the world of rugby union, but had also led his nation to Olympic glory in rugby sevens. His journey from rugby union to rugby sevens was a testament to his adaptability and ambition, inspiring a new generation of athletes to pursue greatness no matter the situation. This Olympic gold added a significant chapter to his career, celebrating his contributions to both formats of the sport. Antoine Dupont's rise from a small village in France to the top of the rugby world is pretty epic. It's the kind of story that gets people excited about sports, showing just how much one person can shake things up. Dupont has become a huge inspiration, encouraging countless young players to give rugby a try and aim for the stars. He's left a huge mark on the sport, both with his sharp strategies on the field and his boldness in taking on new challenges. Now they call him the Prince of France, a name that's going to be remembered in rugby circles for a long, long time. His story is still being written, but his legacy is already pretty solid. And as France cheers on their rugby prince, the rest of the world watches, completely wowed by his journey. Antoine Dupont isn't just playing the game, he's making rugby history, showing what it means to be a true sports icon. We We hope you've been inspired by Antoine Dupont's story to go out there and get what you want as well. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like before you leave. Also, hit the subscribe button to see more videos like this, and also turn on your notifications so you can be the first to know when we post a new video. Bye for now.